We're on Board Game Arena playing. We're on Board Game Arena playing Canosa. It's the first time playing. Complexity 1 out of 5. Alright. Canosa is a two-player abstract strategy board game based on the sirens from Greek mythology. In the mythos, sirens are often depicted as either mermaids or winged-like humans, winged bird-like humans whose hypnotic voices cause sailors to crash their ships and drown. In the game, each player is a siren, competing to capture as many shipwrecked sailors in the open water as they can and return them to their respective island. The rings are the resource in the game that act as the siren's voice. Use them to capture your opponent's sailors, then call them to your island. The first player to bring 4 sailors to their island wins. Alright, so there's a longer version of the rules here. That might take me a little bit. Hopefully there'll be a timestamp in the description if you already know how to play this game. This is our first time playing it, but you know, by the time you watch it, it could be like, could have had 10 more done. So, alright. The first player to get 4 sailors to the island corner space that matches your player color wins the game.
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for like a hot second.
Alright. The objective of the game is to be the first player to get 4 sailors to the island corner space that matches your player color. I didn't invite you, so maybe refresh or look for something. Alright. Place each siren on the island of their corresponding color. Place 5 sailors on the dots on the game board that match your player color. Place 1 ring on your player color on each of your sailors. Place 2 rings of your player color on your siren. You're now ready to go. Gold goes first. Alright, I'm going to pull the game up here. Gameplay. Let's see what it does with the setup. Agree to a beta version, I guess.
Can do. Canosa.
Alright, so it looks like this. I need to make my screen smaller. Cool. So it looks like this. Okay, let me read that up real quick again. Place each siren on the island of the corresponding color. We did that. Place 5 sailors on the dots on the game board that match your player color. Place 1 ring of your player color on each of your sailors. Place 2 rings on your siren. So I believe that's already there for us. 1 ring each. Colors, and they're, I guess, on those dots. Alright, so you made a move. I'm not sure, we don't even know what we're supposed to do yet. On a player's turn, you must take 2 actions. Actions consist of the following. Move your siren 1 space at a time to any open adjacent space in any direction. And move a sailor that you control 1 space to any unoccupied orthogonally adjacent space toward your island. Transfer a ring from your siren to a sailor. Withdraw a ring from a sailor to your siren. You may repeat the same action twice. Alright, there's some things about the siren and sailor here. So siren can move 1 space at a time to any open adjacent space in any direction. They have the ability to transfer or withdraw a ring to or from a sailor. In order to do this, the siren must be adjacent to the sailor. A siren cannot return to their island once they left. It cannot enter an opponent's island. Cannot jump over a sailor. Cannot place one of their rings on the opponent's siren. Cannot withdraw an opponent's ring from a sailor. Can have a maximum of 3 rings at any given time. So 2 rings are already on it, so you can only carry 1 ring. Can still move without any rings. And siren versus siren. A siren can attack another siren by moving onto the space they occupy. This can only occur if the attacking siren has more rings than the defending siren. With a successful attack, the defending siren is pushed to any unoccupied adjacent space surrounding the attacking siren. Alright, sailor. A sailor can move one space at any time to any unoccupied orthogonally adjacent. So sirens can move any diagonal too, but sailors move orthogonally. Sailor can only be moved by the player controlling that piece with their rings. The top ring will define which player has control of the sailor. The silver ring is on top of the stack. Therefore, the silver player has control of the sailor. A sailor without any rings is considered neutral. It cannot move until a siren places a ring on it. Sailors can have a maximum of 3 rings at any given time. Sailors cannot jump over another sailor. It is possible to have multiple rings of the same color on top of each other. Sailors cannot transfer rings to other sailors. Alright, just a little bit more here. Scoring. Players score by moving a sailor onto the island corner space that matches the top ring color. Once the sailor reaches the island, they are immediately removed from the board. The rings are then distributed back to the sirens under the following conditions. 1 ring scored, the ring goes back to the scoring player's siren. 2 rings scored, the different color. 1 ring goes back to each siren. 2 rings scored the same color. 1 ring goes back to the scoring player's siren. The remaining ring is out of the game. Alright. 3 rings scored. 2 of the same color and 1 of different color. 1 ring goes back to each siren and the remaining ring is out of the game. 3 rings scored of the same color. 1 ring goes back to the scoring player's siren and the remaining rings are out of the game. Alright. Remember, each siren can only have a maximum of 3 rings at any given time. If there is no room left, the returning rings would be removed from the game and will never re-enter gameplay. In-game. The game ends immediately when the first player successfully scores 4 sailors from the board. And that's it. Do you have any questions about that?
I have so many questions. But I think I understand the gist.
So yeah, you can move your own pieces. You can move your siren diagonally, and your own pieces orthogonally. Only 1 space at a time. When they're next to each other, you can transfer a ring onto yourself, or
Yeah.
Okay, so are you trying to get
I'm just trying to get somebody to the corner.
Yeah, you trying to get your siren back to the corner or a sailor back to the corner?
Cool.
No, do you know what that was a question?
A sailor, right?
Yeah, but then why would you transfer rings, I guess? I'm trying to think of why would you put a ring on top of your siren?
I think you would put a ring on... Oh, I don't know why you would put a ring on a siren, but you would put a ring... well, probably for mobility, right? The same way that, the only reason you would move a ring onto, D3 right now, for example, would be to prevent me from going further.
I don't think I can put a... I'd have to... my siren would have to place a ring. I don't think my sailors can place a ring. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, this is the first time I'm trying, so we're going to just go ahead and try it. Right. What color am I? You're gold. Okay. Okay, I was thinking I was silver. I was thinking I was gold. Or no, I was thinking I was silver trying to get to gold, but I'm silver trying to get to silver. I thought you went the wrong way at first. That's why. Alright, good. Oh, and so how much? So it consists of 2 moves.
Right. It's an interesting game for sure.
Okay.
Not what I wanted to do.
If I put 1 on top, does it just control it, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking I would get a point from that because it said it goes back to me, but you got a point, and it went back to my person. Cool. Yeah, I thought yeah. Understandable. Makes sense. Canosa. That's a cool name. Cool. I like this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Forgot that I could just move. I might have been able to have had an easy win last one if I just stopped that. Nice. Sounds good.
Nice. Indeed.
Can I say first time playing? I would recommend. We're gonna definitely do that again sometime in the future.
Oh, yeah.
See you soon.